Hey everyone, I'm Marbozir and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong. So, let's continue where we left off. I sold some of the old junk I had, mostly armor. It's still not enough for a weapon for 3500 yen, but we are getting close. Anyway, there's some dude over here who wants to talk with us about a job. A rotund, balding dwarf in a cheap suit turns to face you. Light gleams from the heavy gold chains that hang around his neck. When he speaks, the voice that greets your ears is high and nasal, and has been contorted into a rough approximation of a New York accent. Pleased to meet ya. Cheng was kind enough to arrange this little sit-down between us. You can call me Dr. Shenyang. Okay, I'm Hulk. His grip is as soft as his palm is moist. It's like shaking hands with a boneless ham. You share a long, uncomfortably flaccid handshake before he finally releases you. I'm looking for a little outside help on a problem I've been having. Ordinarily, I'd handle it myself, or have some of my friends see to it, but it's kinda delicate, you know. My guys'd be noticed before they made any headway on my problem, so I figure, hey, I hire contractors all the time, might as well get some contractors of a different stripe. Tell me about your problem, maybe we can help? As long as you're paying, I mean. I run a little film studio, Southern Crown Films. We mostly do thread work, and we record some scenes too. Maybe you've seen some of my stuff. Space Mongols from the Moon, The Flavor of Pomegranates, Ultimate Kill Squad. No, but I like the sound of Ultimate Kill Squad. How much killing do they do? A lot. There's this one scene where two trolls gang up on an elf, and they... well, I don't wanna spoil it, but believe me, it's glorious. I'll send a copy over to Cheng so that you can take a look. Anyway, there's this other guy in the industry, and we've been butting heads since day one. Name's Neville Ma. He runs Yellow Spring Studios. No matter what I do, I can't shut him out of the biz. He always manages to get one over me. Steal my stars. He's been running me into the ground with this show called Promises in Moonlight. That stars a girl named Penelope Wong, new talent. But the viewers have been going nuts over her. She's the show's linchpin. Hang on, I'm getting there. So about 6 months ago, Neville was out in Guangzhou for some hoity-toity party. He's on the road, probably drunk. A semi comes out of nowhere and pow, wrecks his fancy new Eurocar Westwind. Bad luck for Neville, good luck for me. I figure, hey, that's the end of him for the year. And I start planning some new stuff so he can't compete from inside the hospital. You follow me so far? Yeah. Let me guess. He found a way to compete with you from the hospital. No, worse. The bastard is out of the hospital. He's back in the game, bringing out season 2 of Promises in Moonlight. I need that show off the air, one way or another. And that, my friend, is where you come in. Okay, already? That's strange. Tough break. Maybe the wreck wasn't that bad. Yeah, right. His car was totaled. No way he walked out of that wreck unscathed. I tell ya, kid, you should have been in that hospital for at least 3 months, and in physical therapy a lot longer. Only took him like a week to get out. Couldn't freaking believe it. That kind of medical care costs top dollar. He's got a lot of money, but not that much. Recovery time like that means one of two things is going on. Neville could have found himself a silent partner, someone willing to pay top dollar for cutting-edge care. I don't think it's likely, but it could have happened. If it ain't that, the smart money says that he's been skimming off top of Yellow Spring's earnings and not reporting it to the other shareholders. Tell me how I fit into this. I need you to get me something to blackmail Neville with. Find out how he could afford to get out of the hospital so fast. He works out of his penthouse most days, so search his computer, closet, sock drawer, whatever. There's gotta be something incriminating in there. Where is this penthouse? Neville lives in the Ripples Bay. It's this real swanky joint on the south end of Hong Kong Island, by the bay with the same name. I haven't been able to get anybody in to poke around his apartment, because the security is too tight. Lucky for you though, Neville's throwing a party on the mezzanine level with all the shops and the restaurant and balcony and such. He's celebrating the second season launch of his show. and everybody's gonna be there. You're gonna make a real snarl for the building security. You might also wanna hit up the party if you can, bluff your way in. Everyone close to Neville will be there, and most of them will be free sheets to the wind by the time you get there. Some discreet questioning might get me the dirt that I need. Just remember, if you go to the party, don't use your real name. Go with Argyle. To be safe enough, there's nobody in the biz out there with that name, so nobody will ask questions about how your work is going. I've gotta say, Dr. Shenyang, this job sounds pretty underhanded to me. Hit the apartment, hit the party, dig up blackmail information on Neville. Sounds easy enough. Couldn't you just make a better show? Well, it's a legitimate question. It's not just a better show, it's Penelope Wong too. I get her, I get all her fans too. They'll watch anything she's in. Listen, it's like this. A little blackmail never hurt anybody, alright? Well, except the person you're blackmailing. It's just how things work in the industry. I don't dislike the guy, but I gotta stay on top of the business. Now, the blackmail material is what I need more than anything. But if you can get Penelope Wong out of her contract, I'll pay extra, got it? I want that star power on my side. One last thing, I don't want you starting a scene while you're there. You interrupt his party, make a mess, or trash his apartment, I'm not paying you. We're clear on that? We're clear. Why the concern? If you're gonna hamstring me before I even go on the run, I wanna know why. Because it's a gosh, and I can't have Ma knowing I'm after him. In my business, everybody's got dirty tricks. But if you make it public, just using them, that's it. My career's as dead as the People's Republic of China. Nobody will work for or with me ever again. So don't embarrass me, hey? Understood. I'll be discreet. That's what I like to hear. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You can get paid, and I'll put the word out that you're solid hire. Well, sounds like we have a deal then. Good man, that's what I like to hear. When you're done, drop Cheng a line. I'll come meet you back here and I'll hand over the money. Alright then. Well, sounds like an interesting job, alright? Let's go do it then. We have at least one more job after that. In fact, I think we have 2 more jobs after that. But we're doing this one first. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully we'll get some more Nguyen. I need around 400 more to buy a weapon upgrade. So we'll see. Anyway, let's go. Yep, first one. Who are we going to bring? Let's bring Isabel. We might need a decker. In fact, we will almost definitely need a decker. Other than that, I do like Racter. I also like Gobet. I'm leaning towards Racter and Duncan, to be honest. Alright, sounds good. Yep, let's go. You arrive at the eponymously named Ripples Bay, a gleaming hotel and apartment building on the shores of Ripples Bay, Hong Kong Island. Rolling storm clouds choke the sky, lending the structure a sinister appearance. As you push through the doors and into the building, a sudden break in the clouds reveals a sun that's gone red as blood. You make your way into a ground floor elevator. The attendant pays you no mind. As the car begins to climb, you hear the sounds of merriment drawing closer. As the doors slide open, you find a Neville mass party in full swing. Okay. Well, not much we can bring with us. But I suppose we can bring some grenades. Let's see. Flashbang grenade, that might be useful. I think I'll save the Knight Errant flashbang grenade. We'll save these two. For something harder, perhaps. We do have unspent karma, yes. Let's spend some. So, what do we want? We could get 1 more point in body. But we already got 8. We could also get cleave. Which Might not be a terrible idea. Also, we need higher skill in melee weapons to equip better melee weapons anyway. So I think we can pick that up. That leaves us with 12. Well, what's this? Disarm, interesting. Forces the target to drop their weapon on a critical hit. Not bad, but Hulk doesn't get a lot of crits. So I'm not sure just how useful that's going to be. We could always get more charisma. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Let's go for more charisma. We can pick up another etiquette. So, I'm leaning towards either security or corporate. Corporate? Let's go for corporate. Done. Alright, we got 1 karma left. The elevator disgorges you into the mezzanine with little fanfare. Off in the distance, you can hear the sounds of clinking glasses, carefree laughter, and silverware on china. I'm kinda out of my element here, Hulk. I'm not much of a party person. How do you wanna handle this? Check the apartment first? The party is too high visibility for my liking. Let's check the apartment first. That's probably the wisest choice. Lead on, we will follow. Okay then, let's go check out the apartment. It's probably not going to be as simple as that. Off we go. Right here, I guess. We don't have any codes, so nope. I guess that's not it then. Well, we don't have any codes, so we can't go in there. This is a standard hotel door protected by a simple hydraulic locking mechanism. Well, yeah, we don't have any codes, so that won't be happening. Can't Isabel do something with this? I guess not. Well, that kind of sucks. Never mind. So much for checking the apartment. We can't do that. Down we go then. Let's talk with some people then. What other choice do we have? No restaurant service tonight. The kitchen staff's too busy with the party to serve anyone. Wish I could get onto that balcony. All that delicious food. What's so special about this party? Why can't you get in? Guests only. The guy throwing it seems connected to the 3D industry. There are tons of actors in there. Some of them from Promises in Moonlight. You know the show, right? Of course, can't wait for the new season. Me too. That twist with Lady Cheng in the last episode. What a cliffhanger. I couldn't believe it. Me neither. Good luck with the kitchen, buddy. Okay. There's some door over here. This looks useful. Have Isabel jack in? Sure, why not? Off you go. This is not my favorite part, I'll be honest with you. But let's see how it goes. Oh, great. It already saw us. Well, so much for that idea. Let's just kill it. But we are already at 20 out of 30 system trace. This is probably not going to happen. Maybe it will. Okay. Nope. We can't get past there. And that's that. Alright. I suppose we can just kill them. That should be doable just fine. One down. We'll just kill them all. Why not? Not that we have a huge choice at this point. Come on. We got killer available. And that's an AoE. No, that's not necessarily what I had in mind. Should have moved into cover. Or just out of view. Well, this is kind of bad right now. We might actually lose this. We need to heal ourselves. Otherwise, this will end poorly for us. Come on. Stop missing. Really? You missed again? Come on. That's not enough. We need that heal again. Soon. Next turn. One more. There we go, it's down. Now we can heal ourselves. A bit. And destroy this thing. Nope. We missed the killer program. That sucks. Come on, just destroy it already. There we go. What can we do with this? Search for information on Neville. Apartment door code. 1635. Do we have to remember that, or... No, it's here. Okay, 1635. So search other records. Events. Download the invitation. Sure. We got the party invitation. Search other records. Planned hotel expansion. You download a series of files detailing expansion plans to the hotel's ground floor. This might be valuable to local construction firms. Okay. Maintenance logs. Reams of data flood the screen. Everything's organized by way of reference numbers. It's an incredibly obtuse and confusing system. Without knowing what number to search for, there's little value to see here. Well, I guess we're done. Okay, we're done. Disconnect and leave. Okay, we got the invitation and we got the door code. Let's check out the apartment first. And then we can go to the party. So that was 1635, I think. There. Let's have a look around. Search suits. Nothing to see here. Security door. That looks like a pretty solid security door. Let's check the refrigerator first. Nothing to see here. So what about the security door? The opposite side of the living room is dominated by a massive security door. It's much heavier than the exterior apartment door and looks like a recent addition. The wall has clearly been reinforced to support it. A series of top-of-the-line commercial-grade maglocks hold the doors sealed. It would be easier to tunnel through the wall than it would be to break them open. Examine the door. A cursory glance at the door frame reveals no sign of a keypad or jack point, but you do see what appears to be an RFID reader. A 16-digit number has been stenciled onto the side of the reader in red ink. This didn't come with the apartment. Why fortify an interior door like this? To keep up appearances, I think. Can you imagine what installing this monstrosity in the hallway would do to the building's aesthetic? People would talk about it. A man like Ma wouldn't want that. Well, one thing is certain, we aren't getting through there without a key. Most likely, that means that we will have to get one from Ma, or from one of his people. Guess we're gonna crash that party after all. Okay. Looks that way. Saddle up. We've got a party to attend. Let's go then. So we need to find a key to that security door. I guess the materials to blackmail him with are behind that door, basically. So yeah. Well, we got the party invitation. Security guard. Nothing to see here. We can talk with the waiter. What's with the guard by the balcony? There's a private party outside, and our establishment provides security for any event that requires it. But don't worry, the balcony will be free again in a few hours. I've got some questions about Neville. Certainly, everyone knows Mr. Ma. Yeah? What kind of guy is he? Between you and me, he's difficult, which is putting it lightly. Man runs the stuff ragged. Does his party out there. Riches like him love to display their wealth. Sounds like you have stories like you wouldn't believe. He once made a handful of us walk all the way out to Shenyang to fetch dumplings for his guests. It was pouring out, the winds blowing out 50 kilometers per hour. Blowing around 50 kilometers per hour. Practically a death march in that weather. Why didn't the kitchen here make him some dumplings? Man said the kitchen's dumplings weren't good enough. Called them peasant food in front of all his guests. Chief Kang was furious, of course, but since Ma's rich, hotel management told us to give him whatever he wanted. By the time we got back from Shenyang, the dumplings were cold, the party was over, and Ma had retired to his suite with a pair of starlets. We had to pay for those dumplings out of our own damn pockets. Couple days later, Kevin came down with pneumonia from the trip, lost his job over it. And that's just one of our experiences with him. Needless to say, no one here's a fan of the man, but we're paid to serve the tenants here, so that's what we do. It's a living. There's a heavy security door in his apartment. Know anything about that? Just how do you know about that? When were you in Ma's apartment? A few days ago. I left something in there, and I need to get it back. We don't want to cause a scene. I mean, we could go bother Ma during his party, but that would look just as bad as it would for us. For you. Tell you what, try talking to Chief Kang in the kitchen. He's got keys to just about every door in the place. On VIP request, he's expected to personally deliver their meal. It's a status thing. Compliments of the chef or whatever. Poor guy spends as much time delivering food as he does cooking it. Worth a try? Not a problem, just don't mention I sent you, alright? Chief's vengeful man, so I don't wanna get on his bad side. You look exhausted. Not yet, I can't afford to miss any tips. I went to Macau last week, and it wiped me out. Bad luck with the horses, you know. I'm in a pretty lucrative trade myself. Care to make a deal? The waiter stares at you suspicious, but his desperation gets the better of him. I'm listening. I need access to a penthouse apartment. We already have access there. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, we already have access, so never mind. Let's talk with the chief. But I told them to send in the waiter. What the hell are you? I'm gonna be straight. I need to get past Neville Ma's security door. Heard you can get me help through Neville Ma's apartment security. Ma's got a door in his room, big thing, practically indestructible. And someone said that you can get me inside. Well, all these options mean basically the same exact thing. Let's go with the first one. Yeah, I could do that, and I could also lose my job for it, even go to jail. Sounds like a real winner of a proposition to me. Got work to do, stranger. Door's that away. I heard Ma insulted your dumplings in front of his guests. That's harsh. Just wanted to say that Ma's an idiot for hating on your dumplings. I don't understand how Ma can get away with ragging on your cuisine. I mean, you fed his whole party. You deserve better, man. His expression hardens. Yeah, cost me a raise and a whole lot of face. I'll bet that bastard didn't lose a wink of sleep over it either. Give me your key fob and I'll make sure he loses sleep tonight. I know a thing or two that'll have Ma churning in his silk pajamas. Consider your key fob the means to an end. How about an exchange? Your key fob for Ma's guaranteed discomfort. Yeah, gladly. Ruin him, will you? Or at the very least, ruin his day. I'll consider it a bonus if you wreck his anemic girlfriend and Giddy Starlet's days too. Girlfriend? What girlfriend? Ko Feng. That's it. She's the rich wench who paid for Ma's hospital stay. Skinny, anemic thing. Never eats. All she ever orders is cheap red wine. First I thought it was a fling, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe you can split them up. I'd thank you for it. Thanks for your help, chef. Okay. So let's go back then. That was easier than I expected. But surely that's not the end of it. It can't be. It's probably just the start of the fun part. We'll find out. I expect at least one fight somewhere around here. But hey, we'll see. So now we can just walk in. As you approach the door, a light set into your key fob goes from red to green. There is a loud series of thunks, and the door slides open. A blast of frigid air flows into the room from the other side. Well, that was easy enough. Cyber terminal, a locked door right here. Let's check the cyber terminal. An expensive consumer-grade computer terminal awaits your input. The display background is set to screen capture from promises in moonlight. Penelope Wong's radiant face beams at you from a corner of the screen. This must be Ma's personal terminal. He smiles. Can't think of a better place to dig for dirt on the man. Okay? A few keystrokes is all it takes to get into the computer's file structure. With the high-tech security door in his apartment, it seems Ma never bothered to encrypt his machine. Okay, let's search financial records. Email. You read from Ma's email. Most of it is spam and boring business arrangements, but one detail stands out. Neville Ma is frequently emailing a woman named Ko Feng. They seem close, exchanging a lot of thinly veiled flirtation. It appears that Neville has been lavishing Ko Feng with money and affection, expensive gifts, rent checks, miserable attempts at poetry, seeing to it that her every need is met. Unlock office door. Well, we got the office door. Nothing else here. Let's check the office then. That's a pretty big office. Without warning, a frigid wind blows through the apartment. The chill cuts through your clothing, raising goose flesh all over your body. Where is that coming from? There is another blast of cold, and a pale and imposing woman materializes out of thin air. A throng of blank-faced men and women materialize alongside her. Okay, this will be fun. Mysterious woman. Ah, the little dog has been sniffing around Neville Ma's affairs. Do I know you, lady? No, but you soon will. Have you found what you were looking for, little dog? Money? Secrets? Or perhaps you just want to extort little Neville? No matter, you are mine. What are you talking about? Mr. Ma gave me the code to his front door. We're friends. I think not. If you were Neville's friends, I would know you. I am called Ko Feng. Neville Ma is my lover and my servant. I will not permit you to harm him. Okay? Let's see. You've got a lot of friends, but I've got the guns. I like my odds better. I don't care who you are. Step out of my way. I couldn't be less interested in hurting Neville, lady. I'm just here to finish a job. If that is true, then that is a shame. You have seen my face, and you know what I am, naturally. I cannot allow you to leave. And you can't afford to fight me here, for fear of police involvement. Perhaps we can settle this in a more civilized manner. A face-off in a neutral location. Will you accept my challenge? A duel at midnight? A good old-fashioned fight? Very well. As for the terms, if I win, you willingly submit to my influence, you become my pawn. And if you win... If I win, you will already be dead. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Wait 15 minutes for the sun to go down, then come to the roof. We'll settle this there, like gentlemen and ladies. The sun dips below the horizon. Are you prepared to become my servant, Shoal? You must not resist, or I'll be forced to kill you. Should it come to that, I'll endeavor to make it swift and painless. But no promises. Not gonna happen. This will be entertaining. Kill him. Okay then. Well, I knew there's going to be at least one fight here. Let's see. They run into cover. I think it might be better to back up. Let them come to us. Are they mages or what? I have no idea what they are about to do. She has vampiric regeneration. Well, we should move into cover, that's for sure. I mean, that's pretty obvious, I suppose. And preferably spread out a bit. Ractor should also move into cover. And activate the robot. Control. We got the robot and we can use... What can we use? With Ractor. Extra AP, let's do that. There. That's 5. That's pretty good. And now we can flank some people. We could even throw a grenade. I actually kind of like that plan. Which grenade? 2 AP damage. I think AP damage will be best. Because it's not like we can kill them on this turn. There we go. Okay. And take a few shots? I guess so. 84%. No, I didn't want... Oh, right, that's a melee. That's a ranged weapon. Well, we might as well just use the melee then. There. That was decent, I suppose. Now, can we at least kill one person? That might be tough. Pommel strike. There, minus 4 AP. At least she's stunned, so that's useful. That leaves us with Isobel. I think we can kill one person at least. There, one down. And we still got Duncan. What do we have here? Full auto. Let's use full auto. There. 2 kills on the first turn. Not too bad. Now let's see what she has in store. Well, she didn't do anything so far. Okay, that was a rather underwhelming turn. Let's see, hit her with melee. Only 6 damage. 1 AP damage. She seems to be immune to AP damage, unfortunately. But that was a pretty nice crit. Can we actually kill her on this turn? Probably not. Also, I should have done something with Ractor. A bit too late for that now. I suppose we can shoot. That was a hit with what? 41% chance? Anyway. Pommel strike again. Like so. And Frost. I don't like how low the chance to hit with melee sometimes is. It's a little bit silly. That's the part that I dislike the most about melee. The chance to hit with melee should really be higher than with ranged. Okay, another kill. And we might as well shoot Kufeng. I don't think we can kill her on this turn. Well, she seems to be immune to AP damage, so there's no point using abilities that will reduce her AP. Because it doesn't look like they will actually do it. Hold on, can we use Mercy Kill? No, he's not at 25%. Full auto. There. Well, that was easier than I expected. Wait, I surrender. Don't kill me. What's wrong? Not feeling so powerful now. Oh, shut your mouth and stand up. Spare a vampire? I don't think so. Let's go with the first one. What's wrong? Not feeling so powerful now. The whole Mistress of the Night thing is just an act. I'm just an accountant that got infected. I don't really know how to fight. I was faking it. I wanted to scare you into backing down. And accountant? Look how that turned out. You're a vampire. I know better than to listen to you. Die, monster. Yeah, she's not a friggin' accountant. You're a vampire. To the death, huh? That's the way it's gonna be? Then so be it. Yep, that's the way it's gonna be. Okay. Let's finish this then. Kill this person over here. Or not? Come on now. Really? That's not a kill yet? Don't be unreasonable. We can't target her from here, which is pretty annoying. Rakter. Come on, buddy. Activate the bot. And what else can we do? Extra AP for the bot. No, we don't have line of sight. We could move around, I suppose. That should be fine. I want that extra AP. There, that's 5. Now we can flank Confronting. And probably kill her. He's dead. Just 2 more people to kill. I suppose this was a fairly early mission. This mission has been there for quite a while. So it can't be that hard. But hey, we killed a vampire that claimed to be an accountant. We're not buying that story. Come on. There. Well, he's done. Defeat Confronting. Return to Dr. Shenyang. So what, that's it? That's all we really had to do? Well, apparently. I didn't think that's going to be it. But I guess it is. Let's get out of here. Or is there anything else we can do? I think we just need to get out of here. So there's no need to go to the actual party. Talk with the waiter. Alright, we're done then. Let's return to Dr. Shenyang. Yep. Back to Hioi. The clink of glasses and sound of Neville mass party fades into the distance as you leave the Ripples Bay. As the MTR carries you towards Hioi, the mountains of Hong Kong Island roll by as looming masses, obscured by rain and storm clouds. While Penelope Wong is still attached to promises in moonlight, the circumstances surrounding Neville mass recovery should provide plenty of fodder for Dr. Shenyang's blackmail plans. Oh yeah, I suppose we could have tried to do that part, but it's done, so whatever. We just didn't do the extra objective. But the deed is done. I wonder if we'll have enough money for an upgrade now. We need 3,500. Right, we need to get paid first. If we get at least 450, we will have enough money to buy a better weapon. If I want to spend all my Nguyen for a better weapon, we'll see. We'll decide when we get there. Yo, what's up? Dr. Shenyang greets you in the name of all producers. I've got the information you wanted. You explain the night's events from start to finish. As you speak, Shenyang's face grows ever more incredulous, until finally his mouth is left hanging halfway open. He slowly places the cigar in a nearby ashtray and shakes his head in disbelief. Well, ain't that a story and a half? Good thing you killed that bloodsucker. Hong Kong's dangerous enough without vampires running around, biting actors and producers. That should put a crimp in mass business, even if he still has Wong. I bet getting fed vampire blood is pretty addicting. That's what the Sims say anyway. Alright kid, I'll send payment. Your matrix drop, you earned it. Damn right I did. Glad to be able to help. Dr. Shenyang is about to speak, but his comlink begins to buzz. Yeah? Who is it? What do you want? Hello, Shenyang. I just wanted to let you know that I've released Penelope Wong from her contract. If you're still interested in her, she's all yours. Also, I hope your business is doing alright. I'd heard that you had some problems with cash flow. If you need a loan, I'd be happy to help. You don't sound too mad, Nev. What's the catch here anyway? You must have the next big thing lined up already. Oh, doctor, there's no need for it. Do you want to know why I keep winning our little contests and you're always playing catch-up? It's because you think people like Miss Wong actually matter. They don't. Stars are crafted, molded out of talent, yes, but ultimately constructed. With enough time and effort, anyone can be made into a star. It's just a question of manipulating public perception. Maybe so, but if I got her now, and your show's dead in the water without the star, what do you think of that, eh? I think that I'm going to do what any good soap opera producer would do. Write her character out with a tragic death, and bring on someone new. You labor under her misapprehension that viewers have loyalty. They don't. They only have appetite. As long as you chase stars like Wong, you will lose. Don't be afraid to think bigger, Doctor. Reach for the drama, not the dramatists. For the next 30 seconds, Dr. Shenyang releases a stream of violently imaginative invectives at his phone. Even Strangler Bao looks taken aback at the ferocity of Shenyang's anger and the inventiveness of the sexual positions that he describes. Finally, he decides. He takes a deep breath and composes himself. That dirty little weasel. Insulting my creativity like that. The nerve. Go on, kid. We're done here. Thanks for your help. But I gotta get going. I gotta talk to a guy about buying a bunch of snakes. So, how much did we get? I didn't catch it. We didn't get anything. Yet? Or what? Okay, why did we not get anything? We do have some pay data, so I suppose there's that. Or do we need to go back to our mission computer? Maybe that's that. Well, we do have some pay data, so we can pause that. We need 3,500. Let's have a look then. So, open the jobs, claim the payment, yep. We got over 1,000, nice. So that's enough. We can pause the pay data. So pause that for sale. Alright, so I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.